Hello everyone, this is Qtoro here, and this is a video on how to do the simple MetalMamemon manip in the Digimon World 1 speedrun. This does not chain with any manip and can be done with any Digimon as well. What you basically want to be able to do is you want to get to Factorial Town the second time. So just before you recruit Andromon and Giromon, you want to get to Factorial Town with your Digimon needing to sleep. So what you're going to do is once you get here, you are going to sleep. Just something to note here, I'm going to show this off with a Digimon with above 50% happiness. So you can see here, as the yellow face is there, it is considered to be above 50% happiness. There is a reason why it needs to be, but I can show you what you can do if yours is not. So I'm just going to reload my save state because you can just see there as the hour passed I lost a little bit of happiness. It should still work, but we should be okay. So let me reload the save state, and again what we're going to do, we're going to sleep. So I will speed this part up, but you're going to sleep, you're going to save. I'll move my mouse cursor out of the way. Well, I'm just going to reset the emulator and speed this part up. So this is just loading back into the game. Now, what you're going to do when you load back into the game, you're going to just make your way through this screen. So you're going to make your way through the screen. This first part's in the darkness. So best thing to do, because it'll be nighttime encounters if it's Birdramon, you want to just hug the north wall there. And then when you're in here, so this is MetalMamemon's screen, he has not shown up just yet. What you're going to do is you're going to do what's called a catch up. Now you can see on the RNG tracker, my current RNG is denoted as this value here. So what happens is, when I unpause and I'm going to move my character until my Digimon starts moving, when that happens, I'm then going to walk back to my Digimon, and as it stops, it's going to advance the RNG by 1 point, or 1 value. And this is what we want to see, so we only want to advance it by 1. So, I'm going to go back. I'm then going to hold down right, and I'll open the menu as soon as I can. You may want to potentially mash triangle. Obviously the caveat with that is it may potentially close the menu as well. But you just want to open the menu basically as soon as possible. Now you can see here, my RNG tool will tell me that my Digimon will refuse after 1 advances minimum discipline 13. So that means it's going to take an item if your discipline is above 13%. So that's actually a very low number, and very likely in your speedrun you will be above this at this point. Okay, so because of that, it is going to take an item. So I'm going to feed it any HP or MP recovery item. In this case, I'm going to use a small recovery. Mostly because they're very cheap and you're not going to miss it if you feed it. So as I feed it, I'm then going to, while Birdramon eats, hold a button combination. I'm going to hold upright and R1. This allows me to slow walk, and as the sparkles are happening for Birdramon, it's going to advance the RNG to a set value, and you're going to see here, MetalMamemon's here. So it's as simple as that. This manip was found by Sid, and I'll link his channel in the description below. Sid Montague, that is. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. And now to troubleshoot what may potentially go wrong. So what I'm going to show off is a save state where I'm going to reload, but this time round, again, my happiness here is actually now going to be below 50%. And we're going to see why this could be an issue. So, I'm going to load in, and I'm just going to wait here. Now currently, the RNG isn't advancing at all. You're going to see here, this is the default value. Whoops. When you load in, that's the default value you get. And you'll see there that after waiting some time, despite the fact my Birdramon did not catch up to me, it's advanced by 1. when you're below 50% happiness and you've got the angry red face, what happens is every 10 seconds your RNG value will increase by 1. So that can really affect this manip. So I'm going to show off if you do have a happiness below 50%, what you can do instead. So what you're going to want to do, you can sort of do this 2 ways, but I think this is probably the easiest way. You're going to load in and you're just going to do exactly as we did before. Okay, so you're just going to go in to MetalMamemon's room. Now instead of doing the catch up, you're actually just going to wait here a couple seconds and you can see the RNG is advanced. And you're going to do the exact same thing here. You're going to open the menu, or hold down and right, open the menu, feed the item, hold upright and R1. And there's MetalMamemon again. So you just need to obviously keep a note of which way you're sort of, or what your happiness is before you do the manip. Because you'll need to sort of commit once you've started the manip. Obviously, you can reset and try again. It will cost some time, but it may be worth doing that. Especially to begin with, because it'll be good practice. But I think that's everything that would need to be covered. Again, just to make sure, okay, so I'm just going to show the movement again. So this again is low happiness. And you're just going to go across the screen. Okay, go through. Depends on how slow you are getting through that screen. But you're going to want to wait maybe a couple seconds here. Remember, you got a 10 second window, sorry. So you should be fine. Just to wait a few seconds there, and you shouldn't advance the RNG too much. And you'll follow those exact same inputs as shown on the controller below. And there you have it, MetalMamemon again. Okay, thanks for watching.